Today we are doing an author interview with the lovely and amazing Chris Glatzel. Chris, if you guys don't know, is an amazing artist. She does a lot of beautiful prophetic paintings and has done several art shows, teaches art classes. She's just all around amazing. And she came to me this year and she's like, you know what? I think I want to write a book. So I was like, hey, let's sit down, let's talk about your idea. And here it is. A few months later, her idea is coming to fruition. So I'm gonna let her tell us a bit more about herself. And yeah, we're gonna do a little interview here today. So, Chris, I realize I gave a little bit of an intro for you already, but what are some other things that our audience should know about who you are as a person and as a creative?
Um, I am a mom of six kids. Um, Fun fact, they're 26 to 46 ages. So I've been doing the mom thing a long time, and I have five grandkids, and it's all with the same husband for 47 years. So he's he's the same guy still, all those kids, everything. Anyway, yeah, that's I've been the other thing is how art entered into all this. I was drawing in high school, grade school, and doing a lot of drawing. And when I was in, I don't know, somewhere in the midst of the last couple of kids, I was needing to do something out of the house, and so I joined a class at the Shootsy building at the Park and Rec and took an oil painting class and loved it, absolutely loved it. So that's where I started doing the painting part. Yeah.
Awesome. That is amazing. It sounds like you've got a quiver full at home, which is really awesome. And 47 years, that is amazing. I hope and pray that when I meet someone that we make it that long and even longer. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you mentioned that you wanted to get out of the house and do something new. Approximately how long have you been painting?
Well, that was probably about 30 years ago.
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell you how old I am now.
Fair enough, fair enough. What kind of paintings have you done in the past and do you do currently?
Well, back then I was mainly concentrating on oil painting, which was really a difficult medium to get into, and that was fun when I did it. But then I started the paint wine studio, and we had to switch. I had to switch to strictly acrylic and strictly fast painting. So that switched up my abilities a lot. It switched up how I painted, and then since then, I've been painting more acrylic, like I said, with the paint wine studio, and then and mixed media, alcohol ink, and just different sorts of medium, watercolor, all kinds of things. So it's been a fun exploration to try different stuff.
Awesome. Cool. And for the folks at home who don't know you too well, can you tell us a bit more about your studio?
Oh,
Where it's
yeah,
located, what it does, all that.
yeah, right downtown Waukesha. People can come in and paint a painting, have fun, have a party, and yeah, it's been going great. 13 years now, so
Awesome. What's it called?
stroke of genius.
Stroke of Genius. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And you mentioned that right now you focus more on acrylics. My question for you is, what is painting to you? What does it mean to you to be able to create in this way?
Yeah, I focus more on mixed media mainly, like um, acrylics and then oil and then things in between, like spray paint and inks and all kinds of things. So there's like the one behind me that's got a lot of stuff in there that isn't just acrylics or just oil. There's all sorts of stuff in there. But what does it mean to me? I love expressing ideas on canvas, stuff that gets comes into your head and you're like, oh, that would be interesting to try to reproduce or something, and ideas that you're thinking about, pictures in your mind, whatever. I mean, it's just a fun way to paint, a fun way to create. I can't not. paint. I I go weeks without and I feel deprived. So I need to it's just something that I feel like um uh I'm compelled to paint for all kinds of reasons, but it's real therapeutic too. That's another reason.
Mhm. Awesome. That is beautiful. Compelled to paint. That is definitely how I feel when it comes to writing. Like I'm
Yeah,
compelled to. People look at me like, "How do you create so many things?" They probably ask you the same thing, and we're just like, "With it's what we
yeah,
were born and created to do is to
yeah,
make
yeah.
manifest beautiful pieces."
Yeah, it's also a therapeutic outlet. I think some when you tap into what your creative expression is, it's therapeutic because you're able to it's a self-therapy kind of situation where you're like, ah, great, I was creative today.
Awesome. Also very true. Um, so another question that I have for you, what or who has been your greatest influence in your creative journey?
I think lately it's been a lady named Ellie Milan. She's very visionary about art and changing the art community and inspiring artists and I've taken a few classes with her and she's very amazing and inspirational.
Awesome. Cool, cool. Um, so getting more into your current project, your book, is this your first book? And if so, what inspired you to put this together and weaving in the different elements?
Yeah, no, this is not my first book. My sister also writes prolifically, and I came to her one day and I said I'd like to put together a devotional on lies and truths. And so we did. About, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, we put together a book that says it's called Learning Love, and it's all about the lies that we believe, and it's a weekly 30-day devotional, not weekly, 30-day devotional about lies. And we also did a children's version and a coloring book back then. And yeah, that was a fun experience. But what inspired me to do this one was it started out with art. It was just let's paint every month in with birds and every I didn't know this that there was a bird a month, a flower a month, a gemstone a month. We all know that one. There's also trees of the month. Didn't know all these things. Anyway, people pick out monthly. I don't know who designates these things, but a friend of mine was painting the flowers of the month, and that started my search for more month things. So I'm not sure how I got the women involved in there, but I just started painting and thought, well, this is really fun. So that's how it started, and mainly from the art point of view. And then I thought this would be really good to um, tie it into contemplating God in the seasons kind of thing. So it's like the name of it's Finding God in Blooms, Birds, and Birthstones. So it all points back to the Creator, all the seasonal things and all the birds and all the flowers and all that. So
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I definitely did not know there was a tree of the month. Um, I know about birthstones.
I think in different countries it's a different tree.
Gotcha.
I don't know, whoever's putting these things together, I don't know.
Well, I'll definitely have to look more into that because that's very intriguing. I definitely knew about the different birthstones. I used to study them once upon a time. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, that is awesome. So in the book, you have a painting for each month, so 12 total. What
Mhm.
is your favorite month in the book, and why is it your favorite?
I will show you. I think it's May, which is on the cover, and then February, which is and February. It's February. Can you see that? There you go.
Yes, you can see it. It's a little bit of a glare, but we can see it there.
Okay. Well, the reason why I like those two mainly is just the February especially was a fun painting. It started out with alcohol ink, and I started adding all kinds of different just the way it developed as a painting. That's mainly the reason because I liked how it turned out. Yeah.
Awesome. Um, all right. So my next question was going to be, what's your favorite painting? But you've shared that with us. So I guess my next question, as you were going through the different months and you were thinking about, okay, what name of God can associate with this month and this season? What do you find yourself gravitating towards as your favorite name of God throughout the series there?
I think January, it's the name of God for January is El Shaddai, which means the Almighty, and that really covers. I mean, when you contemplate on God being the Almighty and the like, it covers all a lot of things. He's the he is the all in all. He's the provider. He's the comforter. He's the nurturer. He's the Elroy who sees you. So I think God Almighty El Shaddai is covers a lot of that. So that would be why.
Awesome. Cool, cool. Now, my next question for you. Imagine a reader has just finished your book. What do you want them to walk away with?
I want them to really contemplate that God is a multifaceted God. He comes to us in our time of need in a lot of ways. So when it says there or shalom or some of the other things, he is peace. So when we need peace, he comes to us as peace because that's who he is. So when we contemplate and consider his name for like every month you like concentrating on this name El Shaddai, that's who he is. So I would love people to walk away with more of a insight into who he is as he has described himself.
Amen. Awesome. I love that. Um, all right. So I have two final questions for you. The first one, an aspiring writer has just watched you accomplish something amazing. Um, an aspiring painter is thinking, oh, I want to get my ideas out on a canvas. What is your advice to someone who wants to write or publish their own book or start their own painting journey?
Number one painting, just go with it. Just start putting it out there and see what develops. For writing, because I'm an artist and I'm not a writer, I had to call in help, and that's where you came in. Thank you very much. And I needed, yeah, I needed someone to walk me through the process and the steps, and you did a very good job, and I appreciate all your input. I think this should say by Chris Glatzel and Desiree because you put a lot into it.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, that's so important. Oftentimes, we start getting into this analysis paralysis of, oh, I have to have this, I have to have that, I have to have this. And sometimes all you need to do is just start. Just
Yeah,
start.
exactly. Just start doing it. Yeah, this didn't start out as a book. This started out as I think I'm gonna paint this lady with and then I'm like, oh, that looks, we could do January, February, and then I did that, and then it was like, oh, I have to do the rest of the months.
Mhm.
And it really, really took off. Yeah, it was pretty fun from there.
Awesome. Do you have any final thoughts or words of wisdom for our listeners?
Um, words of wisdom? Nah. Find, find God, find God in anywhere you can find him.
Mhm.
Flowers, birthstones, yeah, that way. But another thought is I did print out a calendar for this year, so I only have about 10 left, and if anybody wants one, let me, inbox me or something, and we can figure out how to get it to you. Uh, but those are all the same, with every month having its description and elements on it. Yeah,
Awesome. I might be calling you for one of those calendars, not gonna lie, they look really beautiful.
thank you.
Can you hold up your book one more time for us?
I can. This is the proof copy that came from Amazon.
Awesome. So,
Hardcover is coming soon from Barnes and Noble, so that's exciting. But
yes.
that's available on Amazon as we speak, right?
Yes, it's available as we speak. So, y'all, if you are looking for a great Christmas gift, this is an amazing one because it has the different paintings for each month of the year. It also has the different elements at the very end and it provides a devotional experience as well. So you can explore what each name of God is throughout those different months and you can encounter him through the different seasons that you find yourself in. So, yeah, those are the different elements and the different pictures or paintings that you see at the end there. So definitely grab this. It's a great, beautiful, amazing gift. It'll arrive to you by Christmas for sure because Amazon is very good at making sure
Mhm.
people get their packages and deliveries and whatnot. Uh,
Yeah.
if you have any other thoughts or questions for Chris and about her devotional, by all means, you can drop them in the chat. You can send her a message. And if you are thinking, hey, I want to do a bulk order of this, send her a message and she can work out those details with you. But thank you so much, Chris, for joining us and for blessing us with your creativity and artwork. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their day. And again, the link for the book is in the description. Make sure you grab that.